Okay, I'm at 1801 Kirby Road in Lebanon, Ohio. We're doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. This is a septic setup, and but we're still looking for any structural issues with the line, any root intrusion. There's a pretty large tree here, not far off the house. The access point here is, you can see, clean out just to the, you can see there's the front porch, and we are just off to the right of the front porch if you're facing the house. I'm going to try to go back in the house first, go upstream, and we'll check out the interior line. We'll see how it goes. Looks like the line immediately goes vertical and evens back out. Now, there may be a crawl space in there that this is visible from, but it's still good to inspect the inside of these lines. Based off the age of the house, this should all be PVC. Just a note on there, that camera lens is only about a ½ inch off the bottom of the pipe, so this isn't much water. And you can tell by, you know, relative to the rest of the pipe, but still. So as we push, obviously we're pushing all that water, kind of plowing it up in front of the camera. And also, there's no way for me to steer this camera. It just goes where the main line goes. So should be coming back onto the rearmost stack right here, about 40 feet. You can tell by the bottom left-hand corner, it's an angle indicator on the camera, which shows it's sitting at about an 80-degree upward angle right now, which is going directly up. But the interior line looks really good. Didn't see any structural issues or issues whatsoever. It's pretty easy to tell when they're holding solids and stuff like that in areas, and these doesn't have anything of the sort, so it all looks really good. Dropping off here back into where the clean out is, and then I'm going to vertical. We'll show you the clean out again, and then we'll just water dripping off the front, and then we'll go in and we'll go downstream towards the tank here. So it's not a whole lot of water there, but man, yeah, that tank is really close. There is no visible access to the tank, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to locate where the drop into the tank so they could find the lid and be able to access it when they get here to inspect the entire tank. So again, I'm pausing the video to get a locate. Alright, so I've marked it. I think I did find the lid. The second lid is pretty far off. Sitting in the front. I've got my probes in there. I'm going to put a little green flag in there see if we can find the first lid, but the second lid is pretty far back. And so I have a little bit of a belly here, but nothing major concern or anything. This is pretty normal for these shallow, you know, these real shallow PVC lines when they backfill. I mean, it's only like a foot deep, and so they're real short, and the belly's not an issue. It'll overtake the belly very easily. It just sunk a little bit after installation. I'm going to put a fitting on the front of this thing and try to go back through it just to hold the. It's going to hold the camera up out of the water a little bit so we can get a look at it. That's all. So once we get down into that water a little bit, there we go. Should hold the. It's gonna, as it pushes, it's gonna dive. We should be able to see when we get back. So there we go. Just looking to make sure that the pipe is in good shape. See, now it's not going under the water. And everything is intact. Just wanted to make sure that structurally the line was in good shape, and it is. Basically, just the only thing to really say is obviously if you already have a septic tank, then you'll know that you just don't want to, put certain things down there. One thing is those wet wipes, and it's pretty common sense that you don't want to put those down there. Because they don't break down like toilet paper. I'm sure that I think the buyer is already had a septic tank, so I'm sure they're aware of all that, what comes with it. But the line looks great. There's a it's a very, very short, low spot that doesn't really, it's not affecting anything. It's not causing any blockage. There's no root intrusion. It's just about maybe a half an inch belly, so it's holding a little over a half an inch of water. It's not obstructing flow at all. It's just holding a little bit of water, and it'll easily overtake that, and the water just rises up to that level and overtakes it. And especially with it being PVC, there's no obstruction or resistance at all to anything flowing through the line, so it's not an issue. So line looks good both inside and out. So that'll end the inspection at 1801 Kirby Road in Lebanon, Ohio.